Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the continuation of the class videos. We're in the Occult Adventures book, and we are now at the occultist class. This occultist is going to be human because of the extra feet, of course. The most important stat to an occultist is its intelligence. That determines your spellcasting capabilities and how resistant your spells are. That said, you're more like a bard in the sense that your spells max out at 6th level. So you're not going to see the high-end 9th level spells. But there are other things that will make up for that. We're creating this occultist from 1st level to 5th level, even though I might mention a few other things on the higher level end. The hit dice of the occultist is a d8. Its base attack is like a cleric, so by 20th level you end up with 3 attacks. Its best saves are Fort and Will. They are proficient in all simple weapons, all martial weapons, light armor, medium armor, and shields, except for tower shields. The occultist, how I would start him with stud leather armor. I'd upgrade to chainmail or skip all the way to breastplate if the funds the party acquired while adventuring would deem it possible. I'd start with a wooden shield, mostly because it's a lot cheaper, and then I'd think about upgrading into a steel shield, and the bigger shields are usually the best. I'd have him start with a longsword and a morning star, so my other important stats for him would have been strength and con for this build. You could go the dex route and do ranged instead, but since he's proficient in armor, I was going to put him up in melee. So I was going to give him a longsword, a morning star. Morning star would cover my bludgeoning and piercing requirements just to make sure that all the damage types are available to me. I'd start him with a sling, and I'd upgrade that to a longbow after the first adventure. At level 1, you start with focus power. Powers, you get 2 of them from your 2 implements that you pick, and each implement individually gives you access to different spell schools. So the implements I picked were ones that gave me access to evocation and necromancy at level 1. At level 2, you get another implement, so you'll get a 3rd school of magic you'll have access to by the time you reach level 2. You can cast a decent amount of spells spontaneously from what you know. You don't prepare your spells, so it's not like a wizard, cleric, or druid. So the focus powers that you get are like the domain powers or wizard's school powers. The evocation power you get is Energy Ray, and you spend 1 mental focus on it. It does a d6 damage plus your level. And then the necromancy one is Mind Fear. And then for my actual big focus power that you get, I chose it out of the necromancy school and pick Necromantic Servant, which allows you to summon a skeleton or a zombie for 10 minutes. It has half your hit points, and it obeys your commands fully. The other ability you get at level 1 is Mental Focus. It is a point pool that you spend on your different implements for your different classes to boost up some of the powers that you're using. You get half your level plus your intelligence bonus in points. At level 2, you gain another implement. So I picked Conjuration. And then I picked, and then it gave me Servitor. I could summon Monster 1. Magic item skill is also what you acquire at level 2, and object reading. Magic item skill allows you to add half your level to use magic device. Object reading allows you to, spending the proper amount of time, functions like detect magic without having to roll. and you get a bit of the item's history as well. At level 3, you get focus power. And for that one, I picked Flesh Mend, which is conjuration focus power. Allows me to heal D8 plus my level to anyone. So it's essentially a cure light wounds or a lay on hands. At level 4, you get the ability to shift focus, so you can move your focused points that you've put in one implement to another implement. You'll lose a little bit of the point total as you do so, but it allows you to repower a different item. At level 4, you also get access to your second level spells. At level 5, you get Aura Sight. It's like the spell, it's the standard action, lasts 1 round. Then also at level 5, you get Focus Power, and I chose Energy Blast from my evocation. That one functions like a fireball, range of 100 feet, starts out at 5d6 damage, but you can select the element that's in it, so it's not automatically just fire. It could be lightning, ice, acid, whatever element you choose. And that's my class level breakdown of this class. The feats I would pick is extra mental focus, extra focus power, and I'd just pick another power that I liked, implement focus, and rapid focus shift. There are 2 other implement related or focus related feats that become available to you once you reach 7th level. Now the spells I would pick for this class, 0 level, I would only get 3, 1 for each focused items I have. So I'd have Dancing Lights, Touch of Fatigue, and I wouldn't get Create Water, which is my conjuration one. I wouldn't get it until level 2. Level 1 spells would be Shocking Grasp and Inflict Light Wounds from my Necromancy. I'd get Cure Light Wounds from my conjuration at 2nd level. 2nd level spells, I'd have Flaming Sphere, Animate Dead Lesser, and Glitter Dust to handle the invisible opponents. And then to supplement this class, how I'd also run this, I would buy scrolls. At 2nd level and onwards, I would spend, I'd say 10% of the GP you're earning on scrolls of spells that are of your implement's schools that would give you more variety in what you can cast. So that way you're not just limited to what you have available. You can also pull up a few other spells and supplement in. And never be afraid of wands. Wands are always awesome. This is my occultist breakdown. If anyone's played an occultist, anyone's seen an occultist in a game, anyone's built an occultist and done it differently, put it in the comments below. I'm always curious.